Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome you all in our e learning session. And today, in social science, we'll learn chapter number 6, the impact of British rule in India. Right from the beginning of their relationship with India, the British, who had come as traders and had become rulers and administrators, had influenced the economic and political system of the country. Their impact on the culture and social life of India was, however, gradual. So, in this lesson, we will learn the effects of British rule in India. The British ruled India from 1858 to 1947. They formed laws and policies of their own. The policies helped them successfully bring uniformity in administration and in the maintenance of law and order. The Industrial Revolution, which began in England in the 18th century, adversely affected the Indian economy. The British exported the raw material from India at cheaper rates, manufactured finished goods in England, and sold them in India at cheaper rates. The handmade products of India could not compete with the machine made cheaper goods. As a consequence, the domestic industries started closing down and many people lost their jobs. The British had a primary intention of gaining profit and eventually conquer the vast territory of India. They needed revenue to finance their projects and run the administration. The British got a new opportunity to increase their income after the acquisition of the Diwani rights, means right to collect the land revenue of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Therefore, they introduced a number of land revenue settlements to extract taxes from the farmers. During the rule of the kings collected a fixed tax based on the quantity of the produce. The British introduced the new system of collecting tax and the right to land ownership was taken away from the farmers. Land tax was fixed on the area of the land and not the quantity of the produce. Lord Cornwallis introduced the zamindari system in Bihar, Bengal and Orissa. The Governor General Lord Cornwallis enforced Permanent Settlement Act in order to collect revenue. As per this act, the company fixed the revenue on the annual basis. The zamindars, means landlords, were given the permanent rights to land and revenue collection. According to this system, the landlords, means zamindars, had to collect a fixed amount from the farmers and pay the government. The zamindars collected more taxes, paid the government only a fixed amount, and rest was used by themselves to lead a luxurious life. The British imparted Western education to retain their identity. Religious education was limited to a small section as a result of some traditional schools and madrasas. English language gained importance as a tool of communication and enabled unity among people. Road and railway lines were laid in the country in order to transport raw material from the interiors of the country. The first train was started between Mumbai and Thane. Children, now I'll tell you the summary of the chapter that the British came to India at the start of the 17th century. They annexed many princely states and established their colonies across the country. The British, with the help of different policies like divide and rule, Doctrine of lapse and doctrine of subsidiary alliance could effectively exercise control over India. The Industrial Revolution, which began in England in the 18th century, adversely affected the Indian economy. The British introduced land revenue settlements like the Zamindari or permanent settlement system, the Rohitwari settlement and Mahalwari settlement. According to the Zamindari system, the landlords or Zamindars had to collect a fixed amount from the farmers and pay the government. Foreign investment and ownership too increased in the Indian industrial sector. The British imparted Western education and the religious education was limited to a small section as a result of some traditional schools and madrasas. Development in the education fields inspired the freedom struggle and the Western thoughts lead to the awareness of nationalism. Road and railway lines were laid in the country in order to transport raw material from the interiors of the country. Children, I hope you understand the concept and link will help out you to understand the concept deeply. Copy down the PDF in your social science workbook with pencil, children. Now it's time for me to say you goodbye. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.